I'm joined now by former federal prosecutor Neama Rahmani. Neama, that was quite a press conference we just saw. He also was talking about the fact that he says he told his client not to pull any more stunts like that one we're showing right now, where he was led into the courthouse today shouting and yelling toward reporters. Police had to hustle and sort of shove him into the doorway. I want to get your take on the news conference we just watched.
Quite the character is right, Elizabeth. And here's someone who's going to be fighting extradition, and that's going to be really hard. Extradition really is a matter of identity. Is Mangione the same person who's identified in the New York arrest warrant? And it appears that he is, and if so, he's going to be extradited. It's just that simple. Governors of both states will take care of that, and that's part of the full faith and credit clause of the Constitution. So obviously, he's a defense lawyer. He's going to do his job, and he's going to try to protect his client at every moment. But it's a mere formality in terms of the Pennsylvania proceedings. And then we're going to be in Manhattan, where District Attorney Alvin Bragg is going to have another very high-profile case.
Yes, he will. What do you make of the fact that he's been complaining that Mangione didn't get any bail? He says they should have set bail. He says he's not a threat to the public. I think, you know, the NYPD and the family of Brian Thompson might take issue with that, but he doesn't have a criminal record, and it is a second-degree murder charge, not a first-degree murder charge.
Spoken like a true defense lawyer. Bail is appropriate when someone is neither a risk of flight nor a danger to the community. And here's someone who clearly fled after the murder, and here's someone who's a danger. I mean, regardless of what the charges are now, I think we will see additional charges of first-degree premeditated murder. Obviously, we're in the early phases. You want to make sure you pick up a defendant. He's arrested. He's arrested on the gun charges in Pennsylvania. But I absolutely expect to see first-degree murder charges. There's plenty of evidence of plotting and planning here.
He says he plans on filing motions soon. What is he talking about?
Defense lawyers file all sorts of motions. I don't see any motion. I expect a habeas petition to try to contest the extradition. I'm sure we're going to try to see motions to suppress the evidence that was found on him, fourth-degree type motions. But I don't really see any dispositive motions here in terms of getting the case dismissed entirely because of some constitutional violation or some sort of outrageous government conduct. Like most defense lawyers, they're going to contest probable cause of the preliminary hearing, but it's standard motions, nothing that's going to change the case one way or the other.
Super quick, we only got a few seconds left. Thomas Dickey is a criminal defense attorney. He's not a public defender. How did he get hired on this case? How does that work?
It's speculation, but I'm sure the family hired him. They're certainly well off. And he's going to defend the case in Pennsylvania, maybe even New York. We'll see. Obviously, he's not licensed there, so it's going to be interesting to see if they bring on someone else. Obviously, I think the best defense here really is jury nullification, because it's a very strong defense in terms of the evidence that we've seen.
Well, it's sort of similar to what we just saw in the Daniel Penny case, when you make an argument that, I don't know. Well, I'll stop there on any analogies to be drawn. Neama, always great to have you.